In a summary directional reading, I'm going to give you a synopsis of whether this relationship is worth pursuing or not. You will be getting different options of where this compatibility stands that can help you give a direction. This is not going to be a detailed compatibility report, but rather like a headline report of the compatibility. An A match compatibility means it's an excellent match, which means you have a great kitchen. You have the best utensils, you have the best facilities, you have the right amount of fruits and vegetables and grains to cook a good meal. This, however, does not guarantee that your individual capacity, in other words, your cooking abilities, is not seen through this A match or B match or C match. So this is only an indication of what kind of a kitchen can you have when you are together with this combination. And a B match is a beneficial match. In other words, it's a kitchen that you can have a reasonable amount of facility and you can cook a reasonable meal in that place. Provided, of course, that you know how to cook, and that's a separate whole reading about individual capacity. So in the compatibility report itself, we focus on telling this particular individual is going to be beneficial, or is it going to be an excellent match, or is it a C match? A C match is a complicated match or a complex match. This is a match that could work with certain compromises, certain adjustments, meaning it's like a kitchen which is quite complicated. You need to really know how to work with it. Maybe there are like super nice machines in the kitchen, but you need to know how to operate them. This is an analogy again. So a complicated match could mean the individual is very talented, skilled, even loving person, but you may require more capacity to deal with this situation. So that's a C match. And a D match is a difficult match. I've hardly seen any D matches lasting. It's not really favorable for long-term relationships unless, of course, these individuals have this karma that they just cannot divorce. So it's really like you have to stay together for some practical reasons, etc. They just cannot separate, but it's there. But otherwise, people cannot even stick together. So D match is a difficult match. You just can't even make a khichdi in that kitchen. In other words, the compatibility is so complex for you to deal with and produce any good results. And then there's the F match. F match means forget it. F match means a failed match, means there is nothing in the kitchen and there's no fire, there is no vegetables, there is really nothing to cook. So even if your capacity for relationship is very good, there may be certain karmic elements present that should not be present, and there may be the absence of good things for a successful relationship, and therefore this compatibility is just not going to work. It's a failed match. This does come up often. It's not so rare to find a failed match. And what we have seen is even if people have the attraction factor very strong, they are very attracted to each other, they actually like each other very much, maybe in the work environment or something, they are able to get things together. But when they come together in marriage, within few months, things come up and they just cannot stay together anymore. So that's the F match. So when you're going to book a consultation, these will be the different categories that you'll get your result with the summary directional readings. Either you will get an A match, B match, C match, D match, or an F match. And each of this thing represents how good is the kitchen. In other words, how good can the compatibility be? But again, you have to develop your own individual capacity, and that's a different reading. I hope this helps. Hare Krishna.